So guys, we have finally reached Puri and now we are proceeding towards our stay. We're gonna stay here for one night and we are gonna stay in this place called Hotel Narain Palace, and it is right in front of me and I'll show you. So guys, it is exactly 5:30 now and there is a daily ritual of changing the flags manually at 6 p.m. in the summer and 5 p.m. in the winter. So we are going to the Puri Jagannath temple right now. So guys, unfortunately the temple was closed early today. The reason is unknown, but the only time we have for the darshan is tomorrow early morning, and I think that's the time where we will be coming here again tomorrow. But today we could not complete our darshan. We just could visit some nearby temples here like Satyanarayana, and I think you had the chance to visit the temples inside the Puri Jagannath complex too, but it's just that I didn't want to visit because I wanted to finish everything at once. So now we are probably going to the room and probably try to take some drone shots or something. So this is the end of the day, guys, and tomorrow, as I said, we are gonna wake up as early as we can and finish our darshan. And yeah, good night, and I'll meet you at 4 o'clock probably in the morning. So it is 5 o'clock now and I'm all ready. I've took bath. Now we have to go and visit the temple. Ways to reach Puri Jagannath by flight. The nearest airport to Puri is the Biju Patnaik International Airport in Bhubaneswar. From here, we can take a bus or a cab to Puri. Train. The nearest railway station is the Puri station, which is around 2.5 kilometers away from the main temple. By road. Puri can also be accessed by road by various highways. Now, let's talk about the accommodation. There are two types of accommodations in Puri. One, near the beach. Two, near the temple. Normally, the ones near the temple is cheaper than the beach-facing ones. One can choose to stay in the dharmashalas or the star hotels. Information about the temple. Jagannath can be split into two words, Jagat and Nath, which means Lord of the Universe. There are lakhs of devotees every year who come to Puri to worship Lord Jagannath, Balabhadra and Subhadra. There is a very auspicious event conducted every year in Puri known as the Rath Yatra. The three deities are taken from the Jagannath temple in chariots to the Gundicha temple. They stay here for 9 days. Gundicha is considered to be Jagannath's aunt. There are a total of 4 entry doors for the temple known as the Singhadwar, Ashwadwar, Vyagradwar and Hastidwar. The main gate is the Singhadwar, in front of which a pole of 34 feet is present known as the Arunasthamb. The temple was built during the reign of Anantavarman Chodaganga Deva, the founder of the Ganga dynasty during 12th century AD. This temple follows Kalingan architecture. This temple is one of the Char Dhams of India, which include Badrinath, Dwarka, Rameshwaram and Puri. Only Hindus are allowed inside the temple. People who are not Hindus may get a darshan of the replica of Jagannath outside the temple itself. The main Gopuram of the temple is at a whopping 214 feet. Once you enter the temple complex, you would find multiple other deities other than Jagannath himself. The story behind Jagannath temple. There are many mythological legends which recites different stories based on the temple, but one of the most popular legends associated with the temple revolves around its origin and the installation of the deity. According to the legend, there was a king named Indradyumna in Madhya Pradesh. His dynasty was known as Avanti. He was a very big follower of Lord Vishnu. One day, a saint came to his palace and said there is a very rare and auspicious form of Vishnu worshipped in Odisha known as the Neel Madhav, but you have to find out where it is. The king became very curious and sent his minister to find it. As the king instructed, the minister set out to Odisha to find the deity. After a long journey from the source of secret agents, he found out that a prime priest named Vishwavasu worships Neel Madhav in a secret cave. As soon as the minister found out, he rushed to Vishwavasu's house and started begging to show him the place of worship. But he strictly denied it. The minister started to live in the village for few days and eventually fell in love with Vishwavasu's daughter. They also got married. The minister requested his wife to convince her dad to show him a glimpse of Neel Madhav. Due to the daughter's tantrums, Vishwavasu had to agree, but on one condition. The minister would be taken blindfolded till the cave, but the minister was smart and he used mustard seeds to mark the way till the cave. As soon as he saw Neel Madhav, he was mesmerized. After coming out of the cave, the minister told everything to the king. The king was very excited and he started his journey towards the cave. But when he arrived, he couldn't see anything inside the secret cave. He was very disappointed and set back to his kingdom. That night, in his dreams, he got an instruction to go to Puri and pick up the wooden log he would find in the water and carve Neel Madhav out of it. The king followed the instructions and reached Puri, and he found the log and took it to his kingdom. But unfortunately, no artist could carve it into the figure of Neel Madhav. When no one were able to do it, a saint named Vishwakarma came and said he would do it, but on some conditions. He would take 21 days to carve it, and no one should interrupt him in the middle of his work, and he does not need any food or water. The king accepted the conditions. People could only hear the sounds of hammers and the tools needed to carve it. But after 15 days, all the sounds disappeared, and the king's wife opened the door to see what happened, and there were 3 half-completed idols. These are the same idols worshipped till date in the Puri Jagannath temple. If you observe, Jagannath, Balabhadra and Subhadra don't have arms and legs, and the reason why is said to be the above story. This is the story of Puri Jagannath. You might have observed that the eyes of Lord Jagannath are very large. The reason is said to be that the eyes are a symbol of his omniscience and omnipresence for devotees all over the world. Mysteries of the Puri Jagannath temple. The flag of the Puri Jagannath temple always waves to the opposite side of the wind. The flag is changed every day without fail, and they say if it is not changed even one day, the temple will remain closed for 18 years. It is said that out of the 4 dhams of India, in Puri, Lord Vishnu will have his food known as the bhog. It is said that the bhog has never been less or never been high till date. There is no wastage of the bhog. The bhog is prepared in a traditional way as you see in the photo. According to science, the most bottom one should get cooked first and then the top one. But in Jagannath's world, the top one gets cooked first and then the bottom one at the last. The temple casts no shadow on any time of the year. Near coastal areas like Puri, during the day, the breeze comes from the sea to the land, and during the night, the breeze goes to the sea from the land. But near the Jagannath temple, it is completely opposite. Every 12 years, a ritual named Nabakalebara takes place. In this, the wooden idols are replaced. There is an object which is removed from the Jagannath idol and kept in the new ones, known as the Brahma Padarth, or mortal remains of Lord Krishna. The story goes like this. One day, a hunter named Jara shoots an arrow towards Krishna's foot, mistaking it as a deer, which fatally injures him and Krishna dies. When he was cremated, everything burnt other than his heart and it was preserved. They say the Brahma Padarth is Krishna's heart itself. This ritual is taken place in such a confidential manner that the government passes an order to cut the electricity of the entire city during that time, and the CRPF takes charge for the protection of the temple, and the prime priests wear a red cloth and a red blindfold while replacing it. So guys, finally our darshan is complete, and we had submitted our phone and cameras and stuff here, and and we had darshan 3 times, and it was really nice. The thing is, the deity is far from you. It will be at least like 50 meters away from you, or like 25 or 30 meters away from you, and there are multiple temples inside the Jagannath complex itself. So we visited all of those temples, and there is a Mahalakshmi temple, Surya temple, and of course the main Puri Jagannath temple too. So there is also a Jagannath deity like idol for the non-Hindus or the people who don't want to be in the rush at the starting of the temple itself. So guys, we came to this complex, like the place at around 5:30, and it is now approximately 7. So it is 1.5 hours. Since we took the darshan 3 times and all, it took almost 1.5 hours. And when you go, just be careful, because we went at around 5:45 inside the main shrine, and there were like hundreds of people falling on each other and all. So when you come here for the darshan, be careful. So guys, this is the pool, and the shots which I put were some of the beach shots and some of the city shots of Puri. Now we're gonna enjoy in the pool. So guys, we are looking for a hotel for having brunch, because it's already like 10:46, and we are here at this place, and we are finding hotel. So we are done with our lunch now, and we are proceeding towards our room, and we are finding an auto now. This is the same road we came in to eat. So guys, we have finally reached our room, and I'll meet you at 3, I guess. So bye bye. So it is 4:23 now, and we are leaving towards the Puri Jagannath temple, and we are taking all the luggage, and see, so this is my bag, And from the Jagannath temple, as soon as the flag changing is over, we're gonna directly go to the railway station, and our train is at 6:30. And as you know, this departs to Vishakhapatnam. We will be reaching Vishakhapatnam at around 3:05 in the midnight. So we have booked a retiring room for to be there till around 10. And after that we are either going to check in our actual hotel, or we are directly going to go see some places. So the thing is, they don't allow any vehicle near the temple because it is a one way. So every time we take an auto from anywhere to the temple, they leave us in this gully, and we have to walk around 300 meters to go to the temple. So guys, that flag is changed every day, and they say that if they don't change the flag even for one day, the temple will be closed for 18 whole years. And that particular flag is known as the Patita Pavan, and the flag is in three colors, yellow, white and red. According to me, it denotes each of the deity, Balabhadra, Jagannath and Subhadra. So that was the details about the flag, and we are at the railway station now. So thanks for watching the Puri vlog, guys. I have tried to make it more informative, and now we have a train to Vizag, and that will come in the Vishakhapatnam vlog. So stay tuned.